Thank you, Mr. Richards. This is all very interesting. But the assignment was to pick a real career in the real world.
That was a real career in the real world? I guess physicist isn't a real career then. Better dig up Stephen Hawking's corpse and tell him.
Redo the report and I'll let you try again tomorrow.
Yes, ooh, so realistic. The teacher's a jerk to the kid because the kid wants to research teleportation and quantum mechanics. Ooh, that's so realistic. And then the Thing kid sees Reed Richards' kid's notebook and it's full of emo drawings. We then get a shot of all these N64s in the wall because Reed Richards is a Call of Duty gamer.
Oh, okay. If I can have your attention, please.
You're disqualified.
Wait a moment. What?
This is a science fair, not a magic competition.
So let me get this straight. You saw the blue thing and the zippity-zappity thing, and you saw the plane disappear. But no, we gotta have the mean old teacher for the conflict. It's for the conflict. Not only is the mean teacher thing pretty much a cliche at this point, in this case, it doesn't even make any fucking sense. This kid, who has studied advanced quantum mechanics since he was a little kid, makes a teleporter, and oh no, he's disqualified because it's a magic show. This has to be the worst use of the mean teacher I've ever seen in my fucking life. This is an embarrassment. So you guys remember True Love for 94, right? And his terrible, awfully boring Sonic X Season 4 series, where characters just stand around talking. This is the film version of that. This is the film version of a terrible Sonic fan fiction. But you know what though? I shouldn't be too mean, because a year ago, Josh Trank had a fantastic version of this. Story short, I trust Victor Von Doom even though he's a criminal. You can't hire Victor Von Doom, he's a criminal. And then they hire him anyway. But then they realize, wait a minute, this is Monster Max. So it's too powerful for them and it explodes. And then the entire alien planet starts jizzing out monster everywhere. And then Victor dies through the monster energy. Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace. 2020 taking another life, bro. And then this guy gets stoned, literally. And then monster energy catches this guy on fire. And then they come back home and Sue Storm dies. By the way, yeah, Sue Storm was here. But yeah, she dies. And Dr. Doom kills Morgan Freeman. And Sue and Johnny are all like, oh no, Dad. And then Reed and Ben appear. And then Dr. Doom goes to the other dimension for some reason. I don't know why.
Downloading the system to create a runaway reaction. It's not gonna stop. It'll create a black hole that will swallow the Earth.
So Victor is doing that. And then giant laser in the sky. Never seen that one in a superhero movie before.
Pulling everything into the other dimension.
Even though his evil plan is to, I guess, take power away from the bad people.
That place gave me strength, power. The kind men like you must never possess.
So what's the purpose of the sky beam thingy and pulling our dimension into the other dimension? I mean, you've already killed the powerful guy. You've pretty much, like, already won. Then there's an epic fight scene. Reed punches Doom, and then the Thing punches Doom.
It's clobbering time!
And then Dr. Doom dies, like he actually dies. The Fantastic Four actually kill him. And then they escape Monster Energy Island, and yeah. So Max goes to this random place for no reason. But then he gets a call on his Windows phone. But he can't use his phone because he has powers, and also he bought a Windows phone. So anyways, the woman fixes his bike, and that's about it. Max then goes home, and apparently Bobby Kodak's in his house. I'm sure there will be no plot twist where he's the villain the whole time. Max then goes to the basement, and then advertises spam. I'm not kidding. There is spam product placement in this movie.
Well, you'll be relieved to know that we have plenty of spam.
We love spam. It never expires.
Whoa, guys! It's me, the Max Steel, from the movie Max Steel, telling you to buy some spam!
More spam!
Spam is 100% kosher, so Ben Shapiro can eat it. Actually, disclaimer, spam isn't kosher, so the Ben Shapiro can't eat it. So what are you waiting for? To eat some spam today? Max then takes off his shirt, and damn! He's got some hella hickeys, bruh. Getting all them bitches. He then closes the mirror and sees the ghost from Destiny behind him, who jump scares him like Golden Freddy. Also, we are halfway done with the movie. Yeah, we only have like 45 minutes left and we haven't seen any superheroing at all. Literally, all we've seen is bland dialogue scene after bland dialogue scene after bland dialogue scene. I'm not saying you can't have a more grounded superhero movie, but those movies tend to be, you know, interesting. Max Steel, in contrast, isn't interesting at all. The only somewhat memorable character is Steel, and it's only because he's the funny one. But the IRS is chasing Max, so he has to run away from Miss Thought over here. So Max is then chased, and he and Steel argue.
Okay, time to suit up.
No.
We don't have the budget for that, Steel! So they split up, and Steel does something.
All units were completely disabled.
Oh, that's all it takes to be completely disabled. So Max runs into Sophia, and he's all like, Sophia, I gotta get to activist!
You're welcome!
He then runs more and then goes inside the shed, and then the shed blows up, and it's all like... And then Max looks up, and it's a giant fog monster. Max is then dragged to it, and then Steel comes out of literally nowhere, and Max turns into Max Steel. Oh boy, this means finally a superhero fight scene, right? Max, you are the worst superhero ever made.
Time to go now!
And then more running happens, whatever. And then Max gets dragged in again, but then turns out Steel helped Max blow it up or something, and now he's in the suit again.
That's the Ultralisk. It's exposed. Shoot it. Go turbo!
You gotta go sicko mode! So Max launches a thing at the creature and it dies. And now he's suddenly out of the suit? I don't know.
We need a cooler catch.
So it turns out Max's dad, right here, was not killed by Steel. In fact, he was Steel's best friend. But instead, the real villain and the real traitor and the real person who killed Max's dad was Bobby Kotick the whole time. I did not see this coming at all, guys.
And now I'm gonna drain you.
So this guy dies.
No!
Anyways, back to Max, who is suddenly confronted by a Mega Man robot master. Bobby Kotick Man then grabs Max and then beats the fuck out of him. And then he's all like,
You're making this so easy for me. You know, at first, I wasn't even sure that...
Alright, it's getting kind of boring now. And then Max tries this thing.
Thank you.
Doesn't work too well. And then Bobby Kotick gloats some more, whatever, blah blah blah.
You're my very own source of terror. No, baby. Tack.
So Bobby Kotick forces Max to go inside of this thing, and Max and Steel are all like,
I'm sorry, Steel. Your father, he was my friend. We chose him to protect.
But then, in a shock to the villain, Max embraces the cub.
Hey! You were wrong. I'm not alone.
Steel helps me jack off, so Max and Steel reunite, becoming Max Steel again. And then Max and Bobby Kotick fight, and I'm gonna be honest, this fight scene isn't too bad. It's well choreographed, well shot, the pacing can be a little bit iffy, but overall, it's not bad. Too bad it's literally an hour and 13 minutes into the movie. Like I've been saying throughout the rest of this video, this movie literally meanders for like an hour. You don't get anything interesting until like late in the movie, so it's honestly not worth sitting through an hour of this movie just to get a 6 out of 10 fight scene. It's like I'm watching this movie commit suicide in front of me. So much potential just dead. So then suddenly the military comes in, but then Bobby Kotick straight up says them. Meanwhile, Max, who is a pussy little bitch, starts hiding. And then literally another flashback happens.
I remember.
And literally, all this new flashback is Max's dad looking at his son. Oh man, so emotional. So Max gets back up, he and Bobby fight a bit, Metal Gear Solid 4 ending fight scene.
Let's put you on Reddit.
So a million years of talking later, Kyle gets in the, whatever this suit is, and Dr. B puts this stupid-ass helmet on him.
Today we're gonna see how well the helmet does in protecting against the elements.
So he puts Kyle in this thing, and he then... Is that a fucking calculator? Anyways, Kyle goes in this thing, and the doctor's all like...
Sorry, Kyle. I wish I had more time.
Kyle then sees... Oh my goodness, that is a calculator! Ah! Kyle then arrives home and discovers his parents are dead. You can tell because of the raspberry jam that spilled all over the place. So Kyle's all sad and shit. But then these guys walk out, and Kyle turns into Metal Man. And we get a fight scene where the bad guys forget to shoot their guns, apparently.
Kyle, stop. You'll kill him. That's the plan.
Wow, this dialogue is amazing. So Metal Man walks outside and... Clearly we met the best actor in the movie. So after an epic fight scene, Metal Man then beats these bad guys. Cut to my house. Naturally, he pulls a gun out on him. But thankfully, Metal Man has the power of $5 special effects. So at this point, Metal Man is just beating up random people. What an absolute Sigma Chad. So now Metal Man's just walking around, and he meets up with these guys. And they're all like,
"Okay, kid. We've been told to take you to Sebastian. Now come with us, and you won't get hurt."
Shut up! What? That really pisses me off.
So after beating these guys up, he goes inside and beats more guys up. This is a man on a mission, bro. So one epic fight scene later, he goes out and sees these random people harassing this woman. So naturally, he beats them up. I mean, good for him. He's doing the right thing, but what's the story significance of this scene? Metal Man then invades this house. Then the bad guy sees him and is all like, "Oh, if he leaks my mixtape or something, then kill the girl." This, of course, leads to very good acting. Metal Man then walks up to the one girl. There's a bunch of dumb exposition, but the bad guy walks out with with this gun, and there's more exposition and shit. But then Metal Man starts choking him. But then the bad guy is all like, "Poop fart." So Metal Man lets him go. So the villain forces Metal Man to go into the laboratory, even though he's fully capable of defending himself. But no, he just chooses this. So there's a long talking scene, whatever. And the girl now wants to help Metal Man, I guess. So she tricks the guard into leaving, so Metal Man can beat the fuck out of him. And a fight scene that's one of the worst edited fights I've ever seen in my life. So he then walks outside and sees the bad guy waiting for him. The bad guy then shows off his new bad guy thing. And at long last, the final battle begins, featuring special effects only rivaled by that of the best Nostalgia Critic videos. Did I make that joke already? I don't really care anymore. I just want to get this video done. So long story short, Metal Man wins, and the one scientist girl is wearing the helmet, I guess. The bad guy then puts on a separate helmet, I guess, and then he dies? What's even happening anymore?
I made sure I was one step ahead of you.
What?